I want to make it so shitty that everybody hates it. That's what I was trying to do here. Alright, we're going to transition over to actually playing now. Yep, there we are. I'm going to bring up our stream on Twitch because I'm a fucking unprofessional nerd. And we will have our... yeah, okay, we sound good. Okay, let's see how we sound here. Oh, wow, it's actually pretty quick. Let's see how we sound here. Oh, wow, it's actually pretty quick. Let's see how we sound here. Yeah, nice. Wow. Okay, we're getting a little bit too deep then. I'm gonna bring the chat window up a little bit bigger. How do I break it? Hey, chat. Yeah. Pop out chat. That's what I wanted to do. Pop out chat. Okay. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Are you in charge? Yeah, you're in charge.
Okay, so I'm a person.
You going Percy? I think I gotta do Lancelot then.
Big shot, we're sticks and fists.
That's us. I'm Phil.
I'm John, and this is Knights of the Round.
This is part of the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle.
I am Percival in green. I'm Percy with an axe.
You call me Lance. Or Mr. Lancey if you're nasty.
Do you get that a lot?
I mean, kinda, yeah. I mean, I look like a Lance, right? It's just one of those things people say.
I wouldn't... You don't look like you would sing bass in, Well, actually, that's kind of funny about, like, NSYNC. Like,
I forgot.
The guy who was actually singing bass, his last name was Bass.
That's cute.
I don't know if that was his real name, but it was just kind of
I wonder if that's how much of, like, how they... There's got to be at least one crossover here where somebody that's watching this show is also an NSYNC person. Because it ain't me. They have to exist.
I mean, if you grew up in the 90s, you're sort of aware of it. Maybe not all the details, but...
Man, this guy's just like, it's a flesh wounding us to death. Fuck. What an a-hole. Took care of your boys. Alright, get him back out your way, Percy. Let him chase you. Come up behind him. There we go. Come on. Damn it. I forgot if there was some way for us to, Did we just get infinite continues on this?
Yeah.
That we figured out? Nice.
Yeah.
Man, M2 is really... Did M2 do this? I'm pretty sure M2 did this. They're the best. Just the best, man.
Also, I like how, like, the jump in animation is, like, your weapon gets thrown and then you just come out swinging.
Yeah. You're like, fuck you!
I mean, like compared to like Streets of Rage, where you just fall in and then like everything gets knocked out. It's a neat little thing.
They spent time and money and thought on this. Also noticed that we could. I was able to respawn after we killed the boss, which is something we've run into in previous games where you couldn't. Confused fight. That's just me all the time.
Question mark?
Why, man? So these guys, the like jesters and the guys in the two-tone gimmicks make me think about the great. Ed O'Neill / Night of the Living Dead, George Romero movie where he plays like the leader of a motorcycle Renaissance Fair crew. It's fucking amazing. for some reason stylistically, I think it's closer to that than any production of like Knights of the Round or whatever that I've seen. It's much more like that movie. Get on that horse! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Baller. So yeah, things to note. Cool that there's the bad guys are kind of destructible on their own, each on their own level. Some of the guys you can knock their helmets off.
Also that motherfucker that you just killed is called Birdman.
Hilarious. Harvey Birdman. Attorney at law.
Knight at law.
Harvey Birdman. Oh, hey, I love that. Nice. So one of the things that I really like about the D&D arcade games that you don't see in other games much, except for some of the Taito games, is being able to level up and then choose like what to put points in. That's my favorite thing in video games. I love putting the points in things.
I just noticed that, like, look at us fight in the background. Like,
yeah, that guy's just hacking a dude's face off.
No, he's blocking it. It's just that, like, they're just never. It's never resolving.
That guy's face is super powerful. What do you mean? Oh, I just backflipped into that guy. Lancelot seems to do this thing where he'll do a weird backflip off of dudes into dudes sometimes. Oh, floor chicken.
I think it was a floor salad, or maybe floor.
I think it was like a full-on floor. Get it? Yeah, hell yeah. Damn! Wow, he got pissed. He was like, "Fuck you, that's my horse."
I thought his name was Bradford, but it's Brawford.
I saw Bradford too. Brawford.
Raw.
Oh, Brawford.
Also, it's like a weird. I mean, like maybe it is like a Western thing, but like I don't necessarily think of a Western thing about doing a sword with a dagger, because that's what he's straight up doing.
Yeah, I see that.
Like that's not.
That's kind of. We'll see like that comment before.
So I'm gonna date this for whenever this gets posted on whatever site later. I'm gonna say, and there's probably people who will agree with me, but the ending of Loki sucks. I know you haven't watched it.
Nice.
It's good for setting up other things because they have to do MCU shit, but it was not a good way to end, like, if you're trying to do, like, a self-contained story. Or, like, whatever story arc they were trying to do. Because, like, I thought it was kind of interesting, like, the second to last episode was basically Loki coming to terms with his toxic masculinity, basically. And I don't think people are going to be talking about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Which I thought was like, wow, that's interesting, but then... It's an interesting choice of, like, that's how...
Sorry, I got distracted.
No worries.
Man, I should make a rule to never respond to work emails during the stream.
Well, the reason it sucked was, like, they had to tell the story about whatever MCU wanted rather than
what worked for that specific
whatever was going to be the arc for the for the story they wanted to tell with Loki. Well, then it might change because like there's a season 2. I think that I mean like
Is that a tea set?
yeah.
That's delightful. It's just.
And I think I also picked up. You take it. Oh,
Oh, it's yours, man.
another tea set, and
I've got armors. Those filthy duotone jesters can't hurt me now. It's a very Bob Dylan-y duotone jesters. The duotone jesters. I love the like guy made out of cast iron. I don't know what else to call him. He just looks like he's made out of cast iron.
so like going back to Loki, I just want to say like I'm not saying that last episode was bad.
Keep being mad about Loki. It's all good.
I just think it was just poor writing, or it was a poor decision about storytelling.
Okay.
Because
That's definitely one of the things that
'cause-
sucks about the Marvel Universe shit generally, is that, no story can really kind of be self-contained anymore. Like, they all have to fit. I think that's part of why they're doing the what if shit.
well, no. The thing is, like, this is to set up like what if and stuff, basically. I mean, what was great is like, spoilers. Jonathan Majors debuts in it, and he's fantastic. I haven't seen the movie. I probably should watch it. He's
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Marvel guy. So.
no. He's the actor. He was in Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying like I feel like I should.
Pretty cool. Pretty good.
Yeah, but
movie.
his character he's fantastic. I have to say, like, it's just like it. But the thing is, like, the decision of like introducing him and like being such a big presence, like, takes away from like whatever story they wanted to tell about Loki. Which maybe continue on and there'll be something.
I don't know. There is
For the
something that's. I haven't seen it, and I probably won't. But to me, just hearing you describe it, it does kind of seem like classic comic book shit. Like, that's just how comics are. Like, she just gets, magically introduced and stuff one episode because they needed it for next month.
Well, I will say, like, I think something with WandaVision and like there was an ending to an arc for the character, like to whatever the point it is. I felt like they reached it, I think, in 5, but then like because they needed they're using Loki to introduce multiverses and shit.
That was fun.
I guess I'll spoil it. They introduced Kang. Jonathan Majors as Kang. I'm sorry, people who might be watching and
All one viewers we have right now. I think it's literally.
I'm not that big into Marvel, so like I don't actually know all the story about Kang and shit, but it's just that I don't know. It's just like they were trying to tell. It was a nice arc and story about Loki, but like I felt like it didn't matter.
We're actually slicing up animals here. It's rare. Usually they're like, robot animals or something.
Well, they burn up. Like, do when you kill an animal, do they spontaneously combust?
They did burn up. That's true. Right, so maybe they were magic animals.
Yeah.
That might be the case.
But these are totally people. They're just assholes.
Well, they suck. I mean, fuck them. Look at they were just they were trying to kill us. They're dropping barrels on us and shit.
They're trying to stab us from behind.
That guy's trying to stab me. Fuck him.
Okay, rant over about Loki.
Slash about Loki. I'll probably never watch it, man.
Yeah.
No disrespect to any, like, it's every time I see clips from that shit, I'm just like, wow, man, everyone's doing such a great job on this. I really do think that.
Like,
but it's just I don't need it.
Yeah.
I got enough shit going on, man. I got documentaries from the '70s to watch over here, buddy. I'm trying to learn about Funkadelic over here.
You're trying to learn about why swords are dangerous.
That's right. So is it dangerous. Well, that's what we're doing right here. We're learning about.
Well, I'm not using a sword. I'm using an axe. If you can.
I
see.
mean, an axe is just an axe with a blade is just a kind of sword. Let's be real here.
It's a more awesome sword.
I mean, yes. I think it's a better sword. Wow, we got to snag those before he burned them up in front of us. That was weird. So was that his money? Did he just burn up his own money to try to like teach us a lesson? Oh shit, I forget. What's our don't we get like a bomb? Like in Streets of Rage?
No.
I thought we had a
I think we might have special moves. Because like I think I'm doing like a quarter circle shit, but it doesn't sound like a. But
Arlen. Bob Arlen, professional racer.
it's Arlen Rando.
It's like Arlen Rando. Stella! Wow, man. I'm just gonna have to button mash my way through this one.
I mean, that's pretty much what. I feel like that is pretty much just.
Sticks and fists mantra.
Well, I'm just gonna say like pretty this game, but also
It's very mash.
yeah.
Wow, I couldn't have missed it. This is a very Macho Man looking guy, just physically. To me, even though he's got armor on, to me, I just see the Macho Man Randy Savage. I mean, that's true.
I see it.
That's true of a lot of people.
It just like when he jumps, I can imagine him just yelling, "Oh yeah!"
Or like doing an elbow drop, right? He'd be like, "Ooh yeah!" or doing like an elbow drop on a dude, and you wouldn't be surprised. You'd be like, "Yep, that character would do an elbow drop and do a Macho Man, oh yeah." Or as as the great Ricky the Dragon Steamboat said once during a WrestleMania, "Whoa yeah," I think he said, and it was just delightful. Knights Festival.
Oh yeah, we need to.
Oh no, we're gonna run out of time.
Level up.
Arcade. Fuck you. Kiss my whole ass. Tin Pot motherfucker.
I think if I remember correctly, we just need to get the flag from the dude.
Yeah, it's really disappointing. We were both amped up. Yeah.
And then I just run.
Yeah, like I remember last time we were both amped up for this and nothing happened. This is cool.
You shot Carmine. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I dig this. I mean, the bar was kind of low here, you know? These guys, the bar was kind of low here back then compared to now. I feel like these guys would need backstories and they'd all need names. Like, we need to know who their moms and dads are. In 2021. It's like, oh, the Nightshade Phantom. Well, fucking, what do you need? Look at this asshole. He flips around and moves super fast and knocks you down and shit.
He looks like his
name is the Nightshade Phantom.
He looks like edgy Freakazoid.
Like
if
what?
If you remember that cartoon.
He does. Freakazoid, chimpanzee. Yeah, no, I could see that. But then he makes clones of himself. Like, come on, man. What do you need? Percival, where'd you go? You just game over yourself.
Yeah, accidentally pressed. Let's see.
You can come back. You're good. Again, the developers of this, bless them.
They understand the nature of button mashing and
Yes.
like
Yes. And
accidentally ending.
And also probably drinking and playing video games. they're I doubt this is their first rodeo.
They understand what happens in the pachinko parlor.
That's right. Sometimes it doesn't stay there. It leaks out onto the internet. And that's when you get sticks and fists. Parseval has defeated Phantom. 4,000 points. Expedition. Yeah, this is, we should send this to, friend of the show, Ian Scott, to play on his Tower of Power.
Take the right.
How am I getting, there we go.
If you double tap right, you do a jump.
Oh, nice.
And
Pony jump.
And it does, like, small area effect damage, I think.
Cute. Oh no! They got the horse. You took my horse. The sound work here is really good. The music, the sound effects are all really strong in this game. Especially, I mean, you know, you can't judge it on the same level as a game that was designed to be played at home. Some of these sound effects were meant to be able to hear across the arcade. That was on purpose. It wasn't, you know. It's not like, oh wow, something is like super mixed higher than another thing. No, that's because of like it was an advertising thing basically. I mean,
yeah.
it's where it was. So that might make somebody come over and say, what the hell's that game? Or the guy that keeps like making that cool coin noise. It really is. It's that simple, folks.
It's too bad there's no, or like the Sega arcade that used to be in whatchamacallit, Metreon doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Because
it wasn't even there for long.
We could have like that would have been a good place to do like Six and Fist IRL.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. There's, I think, if memory serves, so the arcade over on 3rd Street's gone.
Yeah.
On 5th Street, I think.
Yeah.
Is gone.
I think they had the Simpsons game actually. If I remember, like.
They did. They had a bunch of good shit there.
Yeah.
It was a. What was
and
it called?
they had also Queen.
Killer Queen.
Killer Queen. Yeah.
Like 4-player Killer Queen.
I thought it was like 6-person.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what the top end was. It was one of the fancy machines.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. That's our horse. Get it. Serious. Take it.
Holy shit! He just spiked me off the horse.
Laid my ass out too. Just
You take
fucked
it.
me up. Whoa! God damn, dude.
So like, I was thinking about Birdman. Like, I'm just wondering, was there ever like a Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law game? And if it was it like?
So they didn't. What they should have done was Harvey Birdman but Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna propose.
I don't think they ever did that. There were some.
There's still time.
There were some Flash games, if memory serves. I don't think they ever actually did a real Harvey Birdman game, which is a shame.
Yeah.
I think it totally. Yeah. Why wouldn't Capcom? Like, why wouldn't they do Harvey Birdman, Phoenix Wright, Harvey Birdman, Ace Attorney, basically? I think that's what we all wanted. Dig this guy's whole gimmick here. He looks a lot like Zoltar, kind of from Space Ghost. Speaking of, more negative.
I thought you meant like the. I was like a little confused. I thought you meant like the. Was it Big?
No, yeah, the machine.
Yeah, the fortune teller machine.
I think it was Zontar. Or no, Zontar's the movie. Zontar's the movie we watched on movie night once. It was one of those. That'll be on the Retro Strange box. We'll figure out one of these times. We'll be doing so we'll be running it in real life. Retro Strange movie nights. We're doing Retro Strange movie nights in real life in Miles, Michigan again soon, which is cool. But we're trying to figure out what exactly what we want the movies to be, how good, what our run times are, and do we want to do shorts in front of or after them, and stuff like that. I think we've made most of those decisions already, but it's been interesting to think it through as like a thing that happens in a venue versus something that people are doing in front of their computer or in front of their TV at home. Even though they'll be, I think we'll be doing both. We're committed to doing both. These will happen in real life and also on the internet.
Oh shit! I think I can knock out like the projectiles back at them.
I saw. So I think that happened to me too, where one of the guys threw a knife or like a butcher knife, and I'm pretty sure I knocked it back at him.
Like he threw a firebomb at me, and I think I knocked it back.
I think if you time it right, you can knock it back at him. Yeah, I agree. So I'll have to hit that guy in the back of the head with a fucking sword. Swords are dangerous. Cut a fucking baby in half.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, I want to, maybe we'll do, maybe for like Halloween or something, we'll do Trip Fisk plays. That'd be amazing. May he rest in peace, Michael Ash. May Trip Fisk rest in peace. God bless him.
So, listen, proposition, sword arm. So, like, instead of a chainsaw arm, sword arm. It's a little bit of a, admittedly, it's a little bit of a downgrade, but... A sword hand. Maybe it's not like that.
What about... This makes me think of Shatterhand. You ever play Shatterhand? It was a, poorly marketed game, I think, that was really fun. Dude, there's laying my ass out. Too many fucking ICP. Too many juggalos. The juggalos are the hardest part of all these games. These guys are on the right are clearly juggalos. Look at them.
They're fans of Clown Court.
They're
clearly.
They are down with the clown. Woo woo. They're clearly down with the clown.
Okay, maybe not sword hand, but axe fist.
Axe Fist is pretty good. I think Axe Fist is already a thing. That's got to exist, right?
It sounds like, but it's definitely. Well, I will say, like, there is a. I mean, there's generally like a martial arts technique called like a hammer fist. But it's not. But it's not an axe fist.
What if he's a character?
There's an axe kick, but not an axe fist.
What if there's a character and his name's Percival Axe Fist? Percy Axe Fist.
He also, like, when he speaks, he just sounds like a nerd.
It's me, Percy Ass Fist. Sounds like he says ass fist every time.
But he'll still like beat the shit out of you.
Just like he's just a giant monster. He'll fuck you up bad.
Why the fuck is there just a samurai? Like here.
I don't want to have to hurt you, Mr. Samurai. He just like shoves a sword up his ass.
No, it's just it's with his axe fist.
He axe fists him straight up the fucking wazoo. Man, I wish I could just conjure some fires next to me. That'd be pretty sweet. I'd do it. Whoa!
What? Fuck your judo shit.
He summoned some fucking. He summoned a bunch of fires and then tried to like judo throw you over his shoulder.
He summoned fires, then I tried to whack him. He judo threw me.
Using your own body weight against you.
No. Accidentally pressed the wrong button and now I'm laughing. It happens.
Yeah. No, I mean it's.
When you have a little bit too much to drink.
It's part sticks and fists.
Next thing you know, you're off there.
Just until you wake up. You know, I was listening to that Peter Frampton song. You know, do you feel like we do? Woke up this morning with a wine glass in my hand. Woke up this morning and I was Arthur. Who knows? Could happen to you too. Man, he gets desperate once he gets low on health. Like, this is a quarter muncher. Quarter munching motherfucker. Just gotta fucking mash. Muramasa. Robert Muramasa, I assume.
Decisive Battle of the King's Castle. We're already at the final stage.
I'm gonna be pissed if there's another like level after this, right? You can't say it's decisive, dick.
It's gonna be the revenge of Double Dragon. It's gonna be platforming.
Yeah, it's gonna be a disappearing platform.
It's gonna be the Regening
fuckers.
Redux.
That is, that's thus far still the worst thing we've played.
Funnily enough, I think that actually does happen in what is it? The Sega version of this.
Oh, Golden Axe?
Golden Axe. On the
Are there Golden Axe platform? I haven't played through much of the Golden Axe.
There are a little like light platforming, like you need to make sure you make your jumps. But I remember like I made it to like I beat the final boss, but like when it get of what would be the arcade, but they apparently they extend it in the on the console version, and I have the console version as a kid. What happens is like there's an extra level afterwards that has like a jump that I think I lost all my lives on on the jump.
That is bullshit.
Fuck your long axe. I got a bigger axe.
Also, tea time, bitches. Tea time, motherfucker. Eat sword. Bob's sword.
It's not too early in the morning to kick your ass.
Bob's sword's a lot. It's me, Steve Sword. Swordman. Bob, Harvey Sword. Whoa. We got in there quick. 21 minutes. Man, like, number one, it's going to take us a tenth of that time. But, like, number two, imagine, like, the amount of quarters you would have spent for it to take you 21 minutes. Like, we'd both be playing a lot more carefully if this was money instead of food. That would also be a fun. Oh, interesting. We both love it at the same time. That's cool.
you know, bringing people out and having them play with a specific number of quarters, right? I think that'd be a fun thing for a show.
There is a there is a not in the city, but there is a relatively in the area a GameWorks. I don't know what's there.
He did a little. Yeah. That was very Sentai. A little pose.
Oh yeah, this is real shit. Your
Fuck
main.
me. Ah, I almost made it all the way through. I made it through this time. Those are my least favorite things. Cool sound effects here. Like the yeah, you gotta hit him in the gut to get him. Man, what a dick of a boss. So when you hit him, this arm follows you. So you're gonna take at least one shot. He comes back later, right?
I forgot.
I'm pretty sure he does, because he wasn't even fully assembled there. Of course he's gonna come back for a non in my final form kind of thing. Has to.
I wish you could hit Phantom like out of his
His Phantom Dance thing?
yeah, he's a ninja shit.
Wow, I love the animation on.
So there's a dude that does cowboy shit. Is there a wrestler that would do ninja shit?
You know, I mean, currently, no, not really. I don't think there's a
You think
ninja shit wrestler. I think there should be.
It feels like there's space for it.
In the 80s, it would have been the Great Muta, but what the fuck, man? That was
Like also
he played us like a fucking fiddle.
Yeah. Also, weirdly enough, I would think like I actually kind of feel like it would be like a Lucha Libre style fighter that would be more like a ninja. would be able to play.
No. There's been so there are definitely.
I mean, they could be Japanese, but like I feel like they've probably done like their.
No, like a mass wrestler for sure. Yeah. So like, well, you know, one of those would have been the Great Muta. Like he was face painted more.
Well, I guess it would be somebody who would be like very acrobatic.
Yeah. Yeah, or like I mean, you know, for example,
like as we were watching.
It's not exactly ninja shit, but Ultimo Dragon, his gimmick was that he was like the last student of Bruce Lee. They had a very girlish laugh for guys that are whipping their asses this hard.
Or you only noticed it? It's just like it's a very
It's very Mrs. Doubtfire.
I think of like stereotypical like nobleman. Like or some asshole that
Prepare to have your ass whipped.
Something like a guy, somebody in Amadeus. Oh yeah, you're not into musicals.
You know, not that much. I've seen Amadeus, the movie.
But like, you get what I mean. Somebody who has a powdered wig and shit.
Yeah. Fuck me, Amadeus. Ew, fuck me. Yeah. I mean, a haughty kind of accent.
Take your money.
Get him before he burns him. Stupid a-hole.
So we're fighting Jabroni? I mean Garibaldi?
And so it's the Macho Man guy from before, but he's gold this time. Same exact dude.
This is King Knight from Shovel Knight.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah.
in fairness, I got both of this. In fairness, the obviously Shovel Knight would have been influenced by this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! You got his horse for a minute. That was cool.
But I'm just saying, I'm just finding it interesting. Like, yeah,
We took off his helmet.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if this was a specific influence that had for like the design besides just general like Mega Man shit.
Oh, I'd be surprised if it wasn't. This was a pretty well-known arcade game. For the time, it was just mostly known for being like just this high fidelity thing that we're seeing here, where like there's so many different. Every character has a decent number of frames of animation for everything they do, and not every game was that way, and so that kind of stuff stuck with people. Even these recycled, I mean, this guy's basically a recycled boss that we saw earlier, but at the same time, he's got his own unique, stuff that he does.
I mean, he adds to it, but it's part of like I guess like for like the visual language or like the game's language, like so that
it's the same kind of fight as before.
Yeah. So it's a numerical, but like it's so that it can build on it rather than like just okay, it looks the same, but like not know what the fuck's going on.
We done did it. Kiss my ass, Garibaldi.
Long Garibaldi.
After enduring countless severe battles, the valiant warriors have finally obtained the legendary Holy Grail. And then they drank some Coca-Cola out of it.
And then they drank beer out of it and detonated it.
And one of them peed in it.
And Arthur... yeah. And Arthur passed it to Percival, who caught it off of the boat when he was throwing it from one boat to another.
Who shall be king of all the Britons?
And then also Arthur went on a jet ski where Percival was holding it on the back.
And like farted or whatever. I don't know what we, Hey, welcome, Joel. After a long period of violence and battle, England was finally unified by the valiant effort of these three heroes and others like them, who shall not be named. Arthur became the first king of all the Britons, and Merlin had predicted, and Lancelot and Percival and his earliest companions walked with the gallery of people of the land. King Arthur believed that he and his knights should be his equals, and no knight should be more highly placed than another. Therefore, he devised a round table, so that none should sit at the head of the table. People called the knights the Round, and they stood by it still today. People all over the world. I almost did it.
So the story of the Green Knight was, I think...
You mean Bob Greennet?
I think what it is like, Gawain fucked Mordred in disguise, and then like it was because like Mordred wanted to show like, hey, you for all your chivalry shit, you fucked up. That's basically the story.
That makes sense. I like that.
I mean, there's more to it, but earlier there's a more interesting way to talk about. That's basically the story. Ayrton Suna! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! The cast is Arthur, Lancelot, CPN, Parzival, TBC.
For some reason, Parzival is just really funny to me. Like, it's really strong, like bad translation energy, and it just feels right. It feels.
I mean, there is a I think there actually is a Percival. Not. It's just like it's so.
I just Parzival. It's just it's funny.
Oh wait.
Parzival.
Let's see. How do I get?
Call me Parsi.
So let's see. We got through that.
Yep.
Let's do an extra run. We're starting King of Dragons
Why the hell not?
with like the best.
Let me update the chat here. King of Dragons, right?
Yes.
King of Dragons? Yeah, that might be it. RPG? Arcade, yes. Whatever, we'll see.
Red Dragon Guild is whatever.
Alright,
Doesn't matter.
updated the stream thing.
we're knockoff DMD guys.
I need to find my glasses.
Also the best sound effect.
That was very Godzilla-like.
So there's no fist, but you got a stick.
Yeah, I mean, fighter, cleric, dwarf. I'm gonna do fighter. Yeah.
Oh! The best sound effect that we found so far. Like,
Look your little buddy.
so I guess I'm technically not beating them up, but I'm burning them.
Let's burn them up. This is also some kick-ass MIDI, just built for and on the SC-88. These guys look a lot like the orcs from the 70s rotoscoped version of Lord of the Rings done by Ralph Bakshi.
When you say old Lord of the Rings, like I just can't. I always the mind of. I always think of Leonard Nimoy and his Bilbo Baggins music video.
Well, I mean it was like around the same time.
It's just like that will never.
Bilbo Baggins. Somewhere on the continent.
And somehow in my mind it's also like merging with Davy Crockett. I don't.
Bilbo Baggins.
Hobbit of the.
Hobbit on the frontier. Wizard defeated the Orc King.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wiz 2, Fig 2.
I don't think I leveled up. I think you're the only one who leveled up.
I think did my thighs get thicker? Is that what happened?
I think let's. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh, whatever.
Cool.
Okay, now I
cool
leveled up.
background shit. Yeah, I'm able to kill the green guys with one hit. It takes me like 4 for the blue ones now. But
let's see.
there's that. Did you see that game Chameleon that just came out?
No.
One of those like PS1 like stylistically,
Okay.
but like you take on different different like identities to fit in with the bad guys and beat the crap out of them. It seemed pretty interesting. It's obviously it's one of those games where like they obviously put a lot of thought into all of the movements and stuff.
Also the nice thing.
Cool.
Stage change.
Yeah. Love that shit. 100% down with that shit.
Also, a neat thing about this is that when somebody dies, like you can they drop a special attack ball. So the way this works, there's special attack balls.
Interesting. So, do we have to level up each guy? I guess not.
I think
it looks like it drags them up.
It tracks them to a degree.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Dwarf. Oh yeah. We got a helmet now. Oh fucked. I'm a dwarf with a helmet. I cannot die. Fuck you.
He's like Gimlet.
Gimlet.
I feel like that's.
I would go for a gimlet right now.
That's what you call a dwarf that will piss you off.
If I were a dwarf, that would be my name.
I feel like that's more like a dwarf slur. You call them a gimlet.
You don't say the G word.
Like it's like or it's just a thing like it's like a. It's what's the long version of Gimli is.
The G.
Yeah, it's like not everyone who's Vlad likes to be called Vladimir because like I've heard a person named Vlad say like Vladimir is not my name.
Whatever.
Okay, Vlad.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
what
does it say on his fucking birth certificate? I guess it doesn't.
I mean, how would I know? Because it's probably in Russian.
Yeah, good point. Not that it matters. I
mean, tell people what they want to be called.
I was at the bar earlier, and the guy at the bar calls me Chris because that's my first name. Nobody calls me that because I'm not Chris. It's just been it's one of those things. It's just like
sorry,
first day of school.
I just want to point out this dragon has no arms, and it's just weird.
I like it. I dig it. It's more legit. I mean, it's got legs. It's got owl legs.
I mean, yeah.
Man, it's doing a great job of kicking my ass too. It's like somehow. Damn. Are you just not able to... Are you not comfortable with the feelings you have for this sexy dragon?
I don't think it's sexy, it's just like, it's more of like, I feel like... it feels like there's something missing. There's not.
I let that dragon crush me with its muscular thighs.
No, I thought you'd want to, like, stab it deep with your sword.
I want to... I mean, first one or the other. What do you mean?
Oh, by the way, have you played Deepest Dungeon? Yeah.
Yes. Oh man. Wow. Oh, hey, you know what? Yeah. This one actually also let me come back after the level ended. So good job. Good job, all of the Capcom games so far.
So like this, also every level ends with something yelling, yeah.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to being a fighter. Yeah! Like Dr. Roxo.
Oh!
The rock and roll clown.
It starts with an oh! And then ends with a yeah!
Woo. Again, Macho Man. Thumbs up. Take that.
Oh, fucking slimes.
Seriously. We finally got there. There were going to be slimes.
And they're fucking annoying. Actually,
there will be slimes.
They're not
Those are
terrible.
cool. Those are cool skeletons. Oh wow, that froze me. It was a trap.
Well, at least I don't think we've run into a mimic yet, but there are mimics.
Yeah, I haven't seen any mimics on this game. We've run into those on other fantasy beat'em ups. Yeah. Cool. That's just neat. That's neat. I'm down with that.
Ah,
It was cool how it set itself up by dragging its ass. If that's even what we're fighting right now. It'd be awesome if it
I'm
was.
imagining this is like, it looks like Jabba the Hutt with the 3 heads.
Sure.
Like it's just like a slug.
It's huge.
Because like you don't see like any feet or anything. Like, it's just like I just think it's just like a 3-headed slug dragon.
Could be. Man, it's fucking up every time. Nice,
Oh,
we got at least
one?
one of them. Damn. Yeah, good job.
Oh,
Ooh! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Oh hey, I managed to actually block one of its attacks. It's like the first time that's happened. Took them both down. Nice. That's really awkward.
hey, what's up,
Hi.
dude?
Who's that?
I wish you could just like hit them like during talking. It's just like
Ah. He would go, "Hooah!" Yeah, amusingly, the cleric is also like higher level. That was cool that we could go either direction here.
Okay, so
there's
there's
stuff.
there are frogs. Those frogs turn enemies into frogs, or are there just like frogs that now that they're just summon frogs? I'm okay with like either, but like
I don't know.
I just like the idea. It's just like it doesn't do anything except summon frogs, and the frogs just chill. They're just like, yo, what's up?
I was just thinking it was cool that we could go left and right.
You know, these are merc people, and like it's surprisingly how acrobatic they are on land.
Being that they spend most of the time.
Yeah.
But again, swimming's great exercise, man. It's way better exercise than walking.
Yeah, but like,
They'd naturally just be.
I mean, it's also like they're webbed, so like it's a little bit easier to be more efficient. Cause like,
Nice, I got them both.
okay, yeah, they're turned into frogs.
Hell yeah, that's sick.
So like,
It's awesome.
So
you
like,
can actually turn people into frogs. There should be more games where you can transmogrify motherfuckers.
I
Like, oh, you think you're so big? You're a rat now, bitch.
I think Final Fantasy does have a frog thing too.
It's fun. I dig it. Big 4. This is very reminding me of Altered Beast now.
Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave. Right here. This is such an. It's got to be. These. Have to,
This is probably maybe same textures. that
this
they stole.
almost seems like it has to be a reference to it here, because there's the 4 columns in the beginning of that game. Like, it just seems obvious. Woot, 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 woot. It's a Minotaur. Your father was ashamed of you.
Your mother was a cow, literally.
Both of these things are true. You can't even argue with us about it. They're established canon.
Your father produced bullshit.
Yeah. Wow, what the dude? What are we supposed to do here? We just gotta. One of us has to go up on him. We should get back to back so we're not both taking the hits.
Your father was killed by a Spaniard.
Your mother wears army boots.
Your dad really hates red.
Your father is bad at duck hunt. This is a cool,
Ironically, your father can't hit a bullseye.
well, he didn't hit on the eye anyway. But it's whoa shit mimic.
They were just chomping on you.
That was interesting. I like that. You know, I appreciate these kind of levels where stuff's on an angle because I know what a pain in the ass it is to do this on 2D game engines. And do it well. Like it has to take up a bunch of the screen because you're necessarily, you know, your hitboxes are going to be all wackadoo. Yeah, I don't like. I want to get some options when I level up, man. I want the game to pause. I want the game to pause and give me some fucking like options. Be like, hey, do you want to put some points into charisma, like an idiot? Are you gonna level up your punching skills? Nice. That was also a good one. That's a good screen cap there. Nice.
You probably want to take that apple.
Oh, almost got it. Trent Woods.
The Resident Woods.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, this is a cool slime. This is definitely a cool like background stuff. I dig it. Like, you know, the slimes are not so bad in this.
I mean, like.
But you can at least hit them with a
Yeah.
Oh, you can get stuck. You can get stuck in them.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
They can at least hit. You can at least hit them when they're moving, though. When they're jumping. Like a lot of games, you can't hit the slimes when they're in the air, and that really fucks shit up. Yeah. Got me. For looking motherfuckers. It's interesting how similar the character designs are here for the main baddies. It's Shalab. Ooh, sold up. Oh! Beep, beep, beep. Damn, really? This is a huge pain. Fuck this. This boss fight sucks. You stay over there, I'll stay over here. Damn. Wow.
That really eats your health.
Fucking really does. Wow, there's two of them! Fuck! Bastards.
And then we got all of them.
Wow. That's hilarious. Oops. Hit the wrong button there. Yes. Oh.
Yo.
Tree face.
Yo, Deku Tree.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Big 5. Hey Siri, turn the lights on in the living room.
Oh! We need to rip that. That's a soundboard.
I'll add it to the. I'll add it to the next thing. Yeah, there you go. You see, you interrupted that spear arrow thing, and it was a javelin. It was a spear.
Yeah.
That's cool. Using like centaurs here. Huh. Interesting. It's hard to tell. Got him. Got their ass. Just ate those dudes up. Man, they're dropping gems like left and right here.
I mean, it's just points. I don't think they. Maybe they did something with experience, but it's not something I
I don't
noticed.
think so. I think it was,
I think it's just enemies defeated for experience.
yeah, I think it just scales up the points. I don't think we actually get anything.
And look at this like thing. It has arms, stubby
Oh,
arms. It's like
yeah.
a T-Rex.
Got a little T-Rex. Also, weirdly slow animation, like 4 frames of animation per second here. We're moving at a way higher frame rate
Yeah.
than it is, and it's weird. Don't like it. It may be just because of the sheer. Damn it! I hit the thing again. Hilarious still frame there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Do I have a flamethrower now?
9 in the castle. It's pronounced
Yes,
Stadria.
flamethrower.
Sick.
Oh, that was a
Frog
waste.
time.
That was a waste.
Oh man, we could have turned all these assholes
Yeah.
into frogs.
It's just so tempting to hit.
No, I did the same thing earlier. Oh wow, so they just immediately throw last episode's boss at us. It's interesting. You know,
Get off that
usually,
asshole!
usually they at least give you like,
Oh shit! We missed the tree robbing the robbing gremlin.
I didn't see.
The golden axe gremlin.
I didn't see. Paying attention. I was trying to kill that stupid last episode. Like the last level boss, they threw that at us right away. Usually you get at least a little bit of a breather, and now it's just a normal, you know, right away. Just a normal character.
Yeah, we know where to go, but we're kind of busy, asshole.
We're working on it, game. Jesus Christ. People are like, oh, why do all the millennials have anxiety? The game kept telling me to go, and I was trying to go.
A little busy here. Fucking asshole. Did you just try to throw an arrow at me? Fuck you.
Yeah, he did. God was coming to him for it. Cool. Cool. What's this guy's name? He doesn't have a name.
They're all just enemy.
It's a really good fetus song. I became an enemy. Oh wow, there's 2 of them. I didn't notice on each side. Luckily they're cowards.
Stop your Lancelot shit.
All the games do this hilarious, like, really goofy, yeah. Okay.
Underpass. This music slaps. Come get your shield. Oh, wait, get that us. Yeah.
Hey, hold. Whoop! He gave me the claw.
That is such a. I kind of like their like knockback. It's just like
bounce back.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
it's cool.
just like yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Mimic.
Not your buddy, guy. No, it is an interesting. It makes them, you know, in pro wrestling terminology, it keeps them looking strong.
It's like when evil Superman doesn't fly with his arms out; he just flies like upright with like a. It's just so scary, or it's just like whenever there's a depiction of an evil
I got
Superman,
you.
it's just upright, standing with his arms at his side, like he's flexing while flying at you. Like he's not even like making. It's like Superman. Like it's like Superman makes an effort to look like he's to have like a pose where he's flying, so that he looks a little bit friendlier.
Mm.
But then when it's like, but like an evil Superman, whatever variant
He does.
has, he doesn't. He just doesn't give a shit.
This is very shoot 'em up style here.
Yeah.
They'll do this. There's a couple Castlevania bosses like this. If I remember
I think this is like. I think these are Medusa heads.
Yeah.
These are basically Medusa heads.
It's cool that they spin around when you hit them. It's kind of fun. But they have way too many HP. This is absurd. Oh wow, I hit a bunch of them in a row. Hee hee hee. What did it feel like?
11 Battle of the Fort.
Back in my day,
Now I have Blue Fire.
music has gotten a little bit lazier here.
Yeah.
It's like they ran out of. It's like, oh shit, fuck.
And now we're fighting Goldar.
And we're straight up just fighting them back there.
We're fighting. This is not that far from like a Sentai
This
villain.
is a Sentai monster. Straight up Sentai monster.
Not a generic one of the week, but like one of the lieutenants that shows up a couple times.
Oh. I don't know why I lived up there, but I did. Very nice. The Great Dragonian. Very cool.
For some reason, I read it as Dragon Onion.
Great Dragon Onion. Oh, it's the Dragon Onion. You saved me. But the Northern Castle has Castle Governos. Wow, this game has a lot more content than the last one.
The stage are pretty quick.
Yes, true. That is true. Skeletons. Wow. So these ones have red swords and blue shields.
I thought they were like buckler shields were pumpkins at
They're
first.
gonna fuck you up.
I thought they were fighting with you like with a pumpkin.
That would be more scary because it'd be like, fuck, they're gonna beat me with pumpkins. These guys know what they're doing.
Or it's like, fuck, they don't have shields, they're just trick-or-treating with a sword. Fuck.
I mean, I'd be scared of that. Like, what are you gonna do? Jack shit.
Let me beat up the rider. That fucking asshole. He was just sitting on there and like stabbing at me like, what an
Where do
ass.
you think he was? What's going on here? That was weird.
Okay. Get on the other side. There's two of them.
Whoop. Gotcha. Whoa! Whoa!
Fuck your double dragon shit.
Stop me. Yeah. So which character, it's hard to know which character is going, oh! Now. Some of the bad guys do it.
We're fighting Vimy and Jimmy, the Knights of Lee.
They're the knights who say me. They're the knights who say, oh! Oh, that guy spit out his gems. It's so weird, like how there's that there's that game design thing, like make the last 2 seconds. Like
Fight the Dark Wizard.
Dark Wizard. Always down to fight Dark Wizard. Wow, it turned into a shoot 'em up.
I think it turned into Castlevania.
Castle
like you should.
Yeah.
Ah, get off me, you stupid.
That was a mimic, another mimic. How many of these are mimics? Is it every other one?
No, it was just the one that I picked up.
Man, yeah, you have a. Whoa, cool. Oh,
Sit still, asshole.
I'm having an autistic seizure now. What the fuck? Get it? I dig this guy's kind of general deal all for a while. He sets us on fire. That's not good.
Fuck you, I can do that too. Well, not all of that, but what the
Fuck
last thing you did.
I can do some of that. Dick. Bob Evil.
Where are you? You just
Dare rebel against your
let me take your shit.
Fuck off. Cut.
Burn, asshole.
Get cut. Man, wow,
Leveled up.
These guys are... You basically just have to constantly be jumping. And even then, you're not going to... Occasionally, some stuff fuck you up. Very Magneto-like in terms of boss fights. This is basically every Magneto boss fight. Huh.
Wizard defeated the Dark Wizard.
Huh. How?
And then he just turns into frogs.
Turn into a bunch of frogs. That's adorable. Now what? Do we fight God?
The cave in the woods.
What the hell?
Why
now
don't
you're jerking us around here, game.
Okay, the music start.
Whoop.
Oh, fuck it. Music's getting
Music's
better.
This is pretty solid. Definitely solid.
Like, why do mer people are flipping? Like,
And also, how do they have so many HPs?
like, they're not hanging out so much that like they in land that they know how to do like flips and shit.
I think it's because they're, you know, again, swimming's great exercise, man. They're just fucking cut. They can do backflips and shit because they're just in really good shape. They're just really, you know, they got great core strength from swimming all day.
Yeah, but I don't think of like Michael Phelps as somebody who's good to do like.
Well, yeah, but he's not a mer
floor.
person. He could do a backflip if he was swimming 24 hours a day. That's what I'm saying. Those mer people are not. It's not like they're, you know, they're like they're.
Well, okay, let's put it this way. It's not necessarily strength. It's coordination. Like on to have that coordination.
I'm not saying. I mean, like dolphins can do backflips out of water and then back into water and shit.
Yeah, well, they're not pushing against ground. They're it's the momentum
I'm just
going
saying
out.
it's a small jump. It's different, but not that much different. They would have to practice on land, obviously. Again, like it's super anticlimactic.
I think I like double shot it in the air.
Hilarious.
In the head, it was like.
Okay, hobbits.
I like how I'm trying to burn them. Whoever's talking always at.
And so we're going back into the cave. Big 8.
Now just straight up lightning.
My sword is now taller than I am. I can kill these guys with 3 hits. Fucking up. Yeah, that was cute. It was a good time when I did really all came back to it. That was fun for somebody to do it.
I mean, we know you're gonna.
Yeah. One more over here.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Wow. Double Cyclopses. Double Cyclops is also a pretty cool name for a band. That was Double Cyclops. That was Double Cyclops with their album Fuck Shit Fuck Fuck. The Cyclops? There were 2 of them. How can there be 2 The Cyclops? I thought you said we were...
What would their JVR be? Monocular stereo?
Yeah. Monocular stereo. Monocular smoking. Yeah.
Let us hit you before you finish talking, asshole. Let us cheese you.
Cheese! What do you say? Is that right?
No. I'm hitting his hand. Which.
set piece, man. Wow, we got some severe slowdown there.
Yeah.
I wonder if it did that on the cabinet. Damn. He's getting brutal with that cargo. Yeah, dude. Pretty cool having them on the floor and stuff. I'm down with it. Damn. Man,
He's
too
like
many HPs. HP fucking sucks. Also, I'm hitting him like half of the time. Dude. I thought some of those were syringes for a second. I was like, is the dragon ass? That would explain a lot.
No, it's set in San Francisco.
Yeah, that makes sense. He just naturally, when he hits the ground, syringes fall out of his skull. That's what it's like when I leave the apartment.
Take your money. Take your money.
Yeah.
Oh. So we beat up a dragon and took its lunch money.
Although the heroes have received many wounds, they were finally able to defeat the Red Dragon. Now their country would know peace again.
Because we beat up a nerd dragon and took its lunch money.
Standing in the cavern of Gildus treasure hoard, they were nearly blinded by the sparkle of gold. As they stood looking at their hard-won haul, they looked as though they could see new adventures reflected in each precious gem. Why?
Why would you?
You got dragon treasures now.
Why would you need to go on adventures?
You don't
Just
have
retire. Don't be beholden to like the adventure.
Buy the
adventure
shit. Buy the shithole town you live in. You know, another one of the things that all of these, most of these older games, these arcade beat 'em ups have in common is a really fun title screen or a credit screen rather.
So I'm just wondering.
Look at its toe. Look at the claws.
Would they eat the dragon afterwards? So would they eat the rich?
No. I mean, you raise a good question because, like, well, the question does dragon taste good? I don't know.
I mean, I imagine it's like a dinosaur, so like it must be like bird-like, so it might taste like poultry.
I feel like
that's my proposition.
So you're saying
it's not going to be a lizard. It's going to be more bird-like.
You're saying the dragon tastes like chicken.
I would think maybe more like ostrich.
Gotta enter our name. More like ostrich is also a good band name.
I'm just thinking they would be. I would think they would be like a cover band, like a Shins cover band or something.
It's insulting. Don't insult me. All right, you gonna call it? Let's call it.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. So we beat 2 games this time to make up for spending 2 sessions to beat 1 game several times. Anyway, this has been Sticks and Fists. I'm Phil.
And I'm John.
See you next
See
time.
y'all.